Mine is 4.2. Talking about alcohol content. Ben decided to put some more alcohol down this episode. Say that again.
So it makes it easier to go through these episodes.
You know, I really didn't want to do this one. For a while, I was actually telling Ben we should do a review on Leprechaun in the Hood rather than this.
This one is, oh my God.
You know, there's another Are You Afraid of the Dark podcast out there they did a few years ago, and their episode of this lasted something like an hour or 30 minutes. And I think 20 minutes of that was just discussing the episode because they just got so off topic. And I can't blame them. Every time I watch this episode, nothing sticks with me.
Well, let me tell you, this one, I was watching it on Daily Motion. I had to restart this thing like 6 times because every time an ad popped up, you can't skip them. And then as soon as it was done, it would start back to the very beginning of the episode. And I would have to keep clicking through to try and find it. So not only is this a terrible episode, I had to rewatch certain parts just to get to where I was initially.
See, I don't get that at all because I have ad blocker installed on my Chrome. So I have seen one ad on Daily Motion. You got to install this. You didn't waste a lot of time there. Just like I wasted time by...
watching this?
Yeah, you know, I only vaguely remember watching this one as a kid. It was one of those episodes I just forgot about. And then I watched it again a few weeks ago, and I was like, yeah, I know why. Like, nothing sticks in this episode. And I watched it again a few minutes ago, just to prep for this episode. And I'm like, yeah, I need something more to work with here. That's why I want to do Leprechaun in the Hood.
Oh, my God. Yeah, Snoop Dogg's in that at least.
Oh, yeah, I had an all-star cast. I want to watch that rap scene later on, though.
There you go.
I was trying... I couldn't find it streaming online, so I tried tracking down the DVD, and unfortunately we don't have a lot of rental shops right here anymore.
You go to the bargain bin at fucking Walmart, and I bet you, scrape the bottom of that. Leprechauns in the Hood will be in there.
Yeah, and try to find me a sequel as well, when it goes back to the Hood. Oh, me and Kayla were looking for some stuff to watch on Netflix, and I saw Don't Be a Menace to South Central.
While drinking juice in the Hood?
Yeah, she hasn't seen it before.
Great movie.
We ended up watching Scary Movie 3 instead.
Have you watched that American Vandal yet?
No.
Oh, God, you gotta watch American Vandal.
What's the plot?
I'll show you the trailer when we get done over here, and yeah, I mean, you're gonna be blown away.
All right. This episode begins with the first time that someone else was supposed to tell a story, but someone else takes over because Frank was supposed to tell it.
Right, but it was what did he say? A special circumstance?
Yeah, because Eric's grandfather is dying.
Right, a special circumstance instead of an unfortunate circumstance. Is it?
Well, it keeps going into this Irish tradition and how his grandfather used to tell his Irish tales.
What kind of fucking leprechaun hat is that?
I have no idea. It look like something you would see, like if you go one of these reenactments.
Pirates.
Yeah. It's kind of like a pilgrim hat from the Irish people. You know the Irish brought jack-o'-lanterns over here, right?
Brought jack-o'-lanterns over here?
Yeah, it was a tradition of theirs to carve produce. So when the Irish immigrants came over, they brought it with them.
See? Look at them contributing.
I've heard of some pretty scary Irish folklore stories out there, but like these leprechauns just aren't fucking scary, except for that motherfucker in Leprechaun of the Hood. That thing looks evil. It's not the guy in Lucky Charms box. Name another famous leprechaun for me. The one on South Park.
Well, he was only in a couple of them from Imagination Land.
Yeah, but I can't think of like another. I mean, I think the guy in Lucky Charms box. Does he have a name?
Lucky?
All right. Is there another like really, really famous leprechaun?
I don't think so.
Eric tells the stories involved Cuppies, Pixies, Leprechauns, and acts out these little voices. He then explains to Kiki that leprechauns are little people who make shoes, dress in all green, and wear strange hats, just like the one he's holding, that little souvenir hat.
They make shoes.
The story begins with a guy in a forest, and a goblin's out to get him. This beginning here, bad, just is a setup just for the whole story because I was looking at this set design, like
Well, I'm glad that it was an actual play that we were watching because when they were like locked in swords and shit, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like there's no action scenes. They're just kind of holding their swords together, and then we find out that it's an actual play, which I'm like, well, thank Christ for that. I'm gonna drink. You can't stop me because if we're talking about these, you can't expect me to do this sober.
Yeah, this is one of the few episodes where I've actually started to drink as well, just to get through this piece of shit. They mentioned also in the voiceover for this episode that it's Jake's first play and probably his last. And well, what kind of theater is this? Like, there's some pretty big budget things happening behind the scenes and shit. Like, they have a costume designer, they have all these intricate set designs. Like, this is a community theater. It doesn't seem like, and it's not like something that's happening at a high school. The part of the play is Will O' the Wisp.
Are you looking up to see if that's a real play?
Yes. There's Will O' the Wisp condominiums located in Oakland, Maryland. Oh, it's a term for an atmospheric ghost light that appears travelers over bogs, swamps, and marshes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't even mind that, like, back in the day, people would have TV, radio, internet, so they had stories to entertain themselves.
Well, yeah, but I mean, this one isn't one of them.
I like the part where the older guy named Seamus Doyle, that's the character's name, then his name's Aaron, requests Lucy to bring him a cup of this almost special herbal tea. And I was thinking, like, what is this guy, an alcoholic or something?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, because Jake is curious and intrigued by the tea. And Lucy, who's wearing something straight out of, like, what, Designing Women? Or
oh, look her up.
What, Lucy?
Yeah, the redhead that brought him the tea.
Oh, she was kind of hot.
I mean, what kind of... I don't even know what to say. Because, obviously, what's the dude's name?
Jake.
No, the other one.
Aaron.
Other one.
All right.
Doyle. O'Doyle.
Yeah, that's Aaron's the guy playing him.
The older man.
Hey, get this.
Okay.
The woman who plays Lucy is a voice actress on Assassin's Creed. I think we just discovered something no one else has, by the way. She's been voice acting in video games for a while. She's still very active in acting. She was on Splinter Cell as well.
Okay.
But no, naked. I do want to actually discover why there's so many Are You Afraid of Dark actors on Assassin's Creed.
Illuminati.
Yeah, perhaps. Because, I mean, it's not like all these stories tie together. The only thing that ties this is the Midnight Society, but we're finding that a lot of actors inside the stories. So maybe there's a production company.
Maybe.
And they have some connections there.
Well, I mean, look at it like this. I think we've already talked about it. Like, you played the first Assassin's Creed. I was going in the military right after it came out, pretty much. When I got back from Africa, there were fucking 3 of them out. So I got behind the ball there. I just said, fuck it, I'm not playing them. And now there's like, what, 10?
I'm not sure. I haven't played it since the original. I did like it, though.
So, I mean, like, with as many that are out, you know, and yeah, if there's a company attached to them, then, you know, all these Are You Afraid of the Dark vets can just kind of throw their name in the hat and get a voice acting role.
But then again, I mean, video games have surely evolved in the last 20 years. Because we, of course, remember them before they had any voice acting parts. But now we have, like, video games that have, like, 100 characters involved.
Yes.
So that is more work for people. Jake is curious and intrigued by this magical twisted tea. Is that what he's drinking?
Sure.
My favorite wartime drink is American honey, whiskey. You pour a little bit of that and some sugar, put hot water on top. It's like a really good kind of tea. Lucy tells him that supposedly it helps Aaron be creative. Yeah, I'm sure. And seems to work always at a nick of time. Jake's feeling a little scorched about his talents. No shit, it's his first fucking play. and warns that the tea can help him too. But Lucy tells him that a juice is fine, but he doesn't think so. But then she decides to give him the recipe for the ingredients and where he can find them, because Aaron won't share his secret marijuana stash.
Hold on. And so wait, she
gives him the ingredients.
And where to find them.
Yeah, because it's not something he's going to go find at Walgreens.
So has she been getting the ingredients or Doyle's been getting the ingredients?
Doyle is Aaron. Doyle's the character he's playing.
Okay. So who's been getting the ingredients?
I'm going to assume it's Lucy. She may be his like assistant or something.
Okay.
I mean, he's a well-known actor here in the world of
plays.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's jump ahead to the next scene where he goes to this farmer's market.
Yeah, it's a little greenhouse with all his plants, shrubs, all kinds of shit.
Awesome.
It looks like that place with the highway. I forgot the name of it. Where we're going to get pumpkins and shit. They have like fresh apple cider. You know what I'm talking about? In
Vessie's?
No, Eden. Right before you get the
bypass. Oh, the produce stand by the railroad tracks.
Yeah, it's just sell like core stacks.
They don't sell apple cider.
Yeah, they do. You just have to ask for it. It's in the back there. They have wine. They have corn. I mean, this little person here is just a jack of all trades selling shit.
Very well. So, if that's the case, why is he so shocked when he hands him the list of what to get? And he sees it all put together. If Lucy's been buying this shit from him, why is it a big shock?
Yeah, that's a good question. The guy's name, and they actually say Midget Man on this.
That's not nice.
Yeah, we got to add this to be a more political act. Although I think in our past episode, I think it was Capture Souls, we said Indians instead of Native Americans.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, we're just all political correct here. We're not afraid of the dark. The guy's name is Sean O'Shanney. Sean tells Jake that he might look at him with a sight of his sore eyes, but he is the one with the glamour. So the ingredient list includes bluebells, foxgloves, and ragweed. Have you heard of any of these things?
Yes.
What are they?
Well, ragweed is it's just kind of like a kind of looks like crabgrass.
Are any of these illegal?
I don't know about foxgloves.
See, I don't know anything about gardening at all.
So no, nothing's illegal.
Okay,
here.
so this is shit you get at like house. I think that store's called How Sweet It Is.
Okay.
By the way, if anybody who owns How Sweet It Is or works there, we are seeking sponsorships. Email us in the show notes. modulationstudios@gmail.com. We're just gonna do so much product placement within these episodes. I think it's kind of needed, Ben.
It's fair enough.
Yeah, but that is a really good question. Like, if Lucy said, "Here's where you get this stuff," she just says there, "This guy's all fucking shocked and stuff." That doesn't make sense,
right?
But he tells him to leave. He says, "Get the fuck out of my place. You're not coming back here."
Right.
All right. So this next scene is kind of funny. What the fuck is with that goddamn picture of Jake on the swall?
Oh, you're talking about like
in that dark room scene.
It kind of reminded me of Ernest Scared Stupid with the Trantor. Like every time it would like pan down to where he was.
Yeah, that's our other famous. Wait, but is that a troll or a leprechaun?
That's a troll.
All right, so there's a difference.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Trantor is a troll.
This fucking photo of Jake, though, it just looks like a goddamn mugshot. I mean,
yeah, it looks like a wanted photo.
Especially like a promo photo, I think. Because it has the name of the play underneath. Oh, so it says the play is called Will of the Wisp. I thought it says character name. Maybe it's adding thing on here.
No. The play is called Will of the Wisp.
Oh, yeah. So his name is Jake in the play and Jake and...
Right.
Okay. So they're back to rehearse this fucking play. So this play does exist? Or is it just made up play?
You looked it up.
Yeah, well, I found the term for it. Yeah, okay, it is just a made up play. I'd rather see this fucking thing made, though, than this episode again. All right, this is the scene where he starts turning into a leprechaun, so the goblin won't be able to hurt him anymore. Seamus asks him if he is sure about this because he'll never be a boy again, and the boy is sure about it. His voice breaks. Now, I thought it sounded like he was hitting puberty or something.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like anything out of the ordinary.
How old would you put him as?
13. 12.
So that's within the realm of puberty.
Yeah. Jake freaks out and scared. Aaron tries to assure him that nothing is wrong. Yeah, sure, she's alone in this fucking shit. And that's just in his head. Tells him that magic is part of the glamour. He's got a gift. He has to use it. Then Aaron leaves. After she leaves, Jake remembers Sean's car, takes that, and goes around to see him. When Jake goes back to the greenhouse or that farmer's market or however you want to call it.
The dog house that's out in the garden, yeah.
Yeah, well...
Oh, before we get to that, did you see him slam that gate that wasn't connected to anything in his gut?
Now to pick up on that.
What? Go look it up right now. It's so stupid. I busted out laughing when I saw it. He slams, he's following him, leave me alone. And he slams this gate in front of him, and it's not fucking connected to anything.
Okay, I got an episode here. Is it before? This is the first time meeting, right?
Yeah, it's the second time.
All right.
Oh.
What the hell is this purple shirt, by the way?
Oh.
All right, so here we are. If you want to follow all of us, I'm about 9-10 into a daily mission video. All right, he runs here. Yeah, the camera's upside down.
I thought my phone was fucking out with that.
Yeah, that's because he's up there doing handstands and shit in this fucking garden.
Where else are you going to do them?
All right, so here comes the person to skate, all marching and stuff.
It's not connected to anything.
Taking me for a fool, and Sean O'Shaney is
Yeah, yeah, the gate's actually not connected at all. The fence just stops. What is that? It's at 9:25 of the video. It didn't really hit him. I mean, it slams that gate, but yeah, the gate's not connected. So Ben, that'd be your job. Go on imdb.com for this episode and just episode the goof there.
I thought for sure you would have caught that.
I was probably just playing Scrabble all live. I was watching this as well. I've still been addicted to Civilization 6, by the way.
Dude, it's so good.
I play are you playing it also?
I play it on 360. I've played it for years. It's the Revolution one, right?
No, the 6 came out last year. It came out last October. They have a shitload of expansion packs. You can play as Australia. You can play as the Samurai tribe, Arabic, American, English, all of the above, Persian.
Huh. And you got it for Mac, though.
Yes. Yeah, just get yourself an iMac.
No. When I first saw this guy, I thought he was the little person from Mary-Kate and Ashley's fucking Halloween special. However, it's not, because the light-skinned dude that's the midget for them.
You can't say that.
Light-skinned?
No, midget.
I said midget?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, little people. I didn't say midget man.
He's dead. He died in 2010. He was in that movie Willow as well.
Well, I mean, aren't they usually shoe-ins for...
It's David Steinberg.
You saying this one's dead?
Yeah, he was on Zoe 101, if you ever watched that.
What was the cause of death?
It doesn't say. Stupid fucking gate. No, where are we at on this bitch?
He lets him into his house, and he wants him to explain why he needed the recipe ingredients or whatever.
Yeah, then he starts saying how last time he did his voice changed, and Aaron said it's because he had a glamour. And it's the same thing that Sean said he had too. But that's all in his head, just nerves at play. But then Sean smiles to him and says to him, "You really don't know about these herbs, do you?" Jake tells him that that's how Aaron uses to make his mystery fucking tea over there. Then he gets a little more friendly and says that the herbs can be very powerful if you know how to use them. Or if you know how to use them. Well, Sean says it's going to come to play. So the next day is like the final rehearsal. Sean sticks behind the stage. And the scene where the boy is about to go under transformation to a leprechaun begins. You can see his ears are getting more pointed by then. Sean is shocked when he sees Aaron. Supposedly he already knows somewhere before. No shit, that's where Lucy told him to go for.
Mm-hmm.
Just when Jake once again says,
"Turn me now into a spirit bright and leave behind the human plight."
Then suddenly Sean decides to fuck up this whole set here. He unties a rope, causing a prop tree to come crash down the stage. Like, what are he thinking here? Like, someone could have got injured. And like, there's no security backstage at all. Of course, security doesn't exist in the world.
Pretty stealthy guy. That's Sean.
We see a security guard in a future episode called The 13th Floor. You remember that one with like the toy company in the apartment complex?
Don't ruin it yet. No.
I think you like that episode. Jake gets behind the stage and Sean explains to him that he dropped the rip to save his life, but Jake is mad that he could have killed somebody. But he says the real danger is that he's transforming and shows him a mirror where he has like pointy ears and shit. And does like pretty little pussy scream there.
Yeah, I mean, Jake doesn't strike me as a tough kid by any stretch. So, I mean, I think that's why this kid he makes it the hardest to watch this episode, I think.
Yeah, it wasn't too much in the acting.
That's probably why this was his first and last play, is because he was a bad actor.
His last acting thing was a short film called The Squeeze in 2004 on IMDb.com.
See, that doesn't surprise me. Surprises me that it lasted so long.
He did a voice. Are you over there?
Yeah.
He was doing a voice actor part on the Magic School Bus. He was on Flash Forward. Due South.
What the fuck is all this?
Yeah.
Anything I know?
The Magic School Bus.
Well, yeah, the Magic School Bus, okay.
All right,
He was probably a kid then.
Flash Forward, I do remember. Because I really thought that Justin Timberlake was on it, but it was Ben Foster. But I remember seeing this in like middle school.
Anything else?
Big Wolf on Campus. Oh, he's actually in another Are You Afraid of the Dark episode later on.
Oh, cool. Yeah, got a second chance. That's good.
Yeah,
glad they gave it to him.
It's the tale of Highway 13. It's like one of the last episodes.
I'm gonna pick apart the fuck out of that one if he's not better.
Yeah, because I mean, some time went by. It was like 8 years.
Yeah. What's his name? The actor's name?
Benjamin Flanner.
Okay. Wonder what he's doing now.
No, look him on Facebook.
I bet you I can just straight up add him.
Do it.
Spell his.
It's PLENER.
Hold on. See what he's up to. Benjamin
Flanner.
PE.
PLENER.
Okay. Oh.
Got him.
Self-employed. Is this him?
Let me see it.
No, it looks a little older now.
Let me see it.
You're looking at his kid picture. You could get put on a watch list. You keep that up too long.
I don't think that's him.
God damn it! I'm gonna find his ass. Me and him are gonna go to a barbecue or some shit. We're gonna fucking hang out. Oh yeah.
Sean informs him that it's now changing. And now they need to hurry because Aaron will be back any minute now. But Sean looks through Aaron's collection of spices and herbs and finds the one, which is rowan root. They are too late, and Aaron is just about to enter the room, but they manage to hide under the bed and not be seen. Aaron takes off his ears and is revealed to have real pointy ears. And that hairy ass fucking back.
So, hold on. He took off his human ears.
The prop ears, I think it was, right?
They were human ears.
So it's really a goblin, right?
Yeah, double check me now.
Okay, one episode here. He sees a frog in the glass.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, look at this stash of fucking medical marijuana and
it's okay now, but it wasn't then.
Yeah, what the hell's with this dresser, man? It looks like it's just out of a fucking haunted house. This candles is completely against fire code, by the way. The fire marshal's gonna have something to say about that. They got a little doghouse in there. All right, they hide under this bed. Nice bed decor he has going here.
Okay, so couple things here. He takes the ears off. They're human ears.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought they were prop ears.
Yeah, they're human ears. How the fuck did you hide that? Yeah. These long ass ears under that little shit.
I like how I can see this angle, by the way, from under that bed.
Yeah. Now, okay.
He's taking off his slippers. He's got some ugly ass fucking feet here.
He busted ass toes.
By the way, I don't remember watching this at all either single time. This is like one of the more memorable things.
Yeah. So now he sits down.
Mm-hmm.
Hairy back. I could do that makeup.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like someone just got like a wig and
put it on his back.
Yeah.
How
it looks like shaved. It's like it shaved his biceps, the sides, just like all his hair, like a
and a mat on the back.
But
you can't sneak right next to someone's fucking legs like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna friend request this Benjamin Plenner. This is the only one, and it's fully private.
That's a completely fake profile. It doesn't have a photo with it or anything. It has no information.
It's got some friends. It's got 386 friends.
Maybe he's on the download right now. Maybe he heard another Are You Afraid of Dark podcast making fun of this episode.
Well,
it's just too much.
I'm gonna send him a friend request. I also want to see Tum Tum from Three Ninjas. He is a football coach now.
Oh, cool.
I want his autograph. I'll go to that school.
You know, I haven't seen a review of that movie in a while, so I'm thinking we may want to do that one at some point in time. Because I haven't seen that movie since like the mid-90s.
We'll do all three of them.
And I want to do Bushwhacked.
Yeah.
I remember you got too drunk last time we tried to watch it and you had to go upstairs.
I mean,
you got a DVD at Walmart for like $5.
Yeah, shit happens.
I like it. I was still laughing constantly throughout the movie.
It's been a good while since I've seen that.
Well, I like the scene where he has to give the sex talk to the kids, so he has
takes
to
the Barbie and count. Yeah,
I mean, you wouldn't see that in the movie, but also I noticed every time he goes to smoke a cigarette in that movie, he doesn't actually light it up. So I think that was a rule they had when filming. It's explained that Aaron is an evil banshee, and banshees are the most evil of pixies. Sean explains that banshees drink the tea, blue bells, foxgloves, or ragweed. Yeah, sure, that's what it is. Which is why Sean was so rude and unfriendly to Jake at first. Jake may have been a banshee who wanted to make the tea for himself. That's what was on Aaron's mind. Or Sean's mind. Sean explains that banshees feed on human souls and need them every 7 years. Probably no one did a background check on Aaron at this play, especially when working with kids. Jake suddenly gets the idea it's time to tell his parents or call the police after all this shit that just went down. But Sean informs him that it's too late and the process is almost done. But he can't survive as half a changeling. Changeling, that's how you pronounce it, right?
Right, changelings.
Got it. Sean helps Jake fight back. The night during opening act. Again, who the fuck is editing this goddamn page? The night of the opening act.
Don't even worry about it. We can
just talk to it.
We can bullshit our way through the rest of this. Opening night, they do the thing, and Sean says, keep eye contact. He does his 3 steps. Keep eye contact. Don't drink out of that bag, and turn the spell against him. Well, he does those things, breaks eye contact, and Aaron warps over to the other side of the fucking stage. Still turns little Jakey Poo into a toad. Then Sean is miraculously in a tree. I mean, he's a stealthy little man. Here's where it all goes to fucking hell.
I just turned on the episode, so we're watching it. Yeah, he just turned into a toad. That was a good effect for a stage there.
Yeah. Okay. Now, Shazam. Fuck did he come from?
The director's probably, well, who the fuck is this guy? He hasn't been here the whole damn time.
Okay. What's the significance with this fucking snake?
Hey, it's moving around. Is that alive?
No. So he makes the deal with him. Trade me the snake for the toad, hucks it at him. Disappears.
Uh-huh.
All right, little Jakey Poo is there.
This pixie dust is throwing up. All right, so then it's back normal.
Yep. The real magic of this episode is that hat.
Yeah, she's going wild. She's like, how's that in script?
That hat fits everyone.
No, it's a different one.
No, he never even says how his grandfather got the hat in the first fucking.
And there's a part of collection. Older people do like hats. It used to be a part of men's fashion daily.
But if they're leprechauns, they should have been giving them shoes because they're shoemakers. Now they're hats. Good as shoes.
I don't think that's the same hat that Eric had on.
Really?
Okay.
It's right there.
Yeah.
It's the same goddamn thing.
Are you sure?
I bet my Michael Jordan rookie card. I don't have one.
All right.
It's the same fucking hat.
All right. Well, whatever. They have the budget then. No, I thought it was a different hat 'cause that buckle. It seemed like it was over there on the brim more. Anybody who worked on Are You Afraid of the Dark, if you know where these hats are at right now, and maybe some storage bin in Canada somewhere,
Goodwill.
just let me know. Yeah, for Eric's first story, he was talking this shit, man. He fucked this thing up.
But he was emotional wreck. At least he got hugs afterwards. I'm pretty sure that's what he was looking for before he even, started the story. Hey, my grandfather died. I'm sorry. Hug.
Yeah. Well, my thing is, like, he seems to know people's fears in this show. Like, he's on
Frank
constantly, or Kristen constantly, especially on the clown episode. Because he's the one that puts the mask on and everything.
Well, fucking David needs to get his girl in check if Kevin's on top of her all the time.
Hey, did you see David in this episode? I don't think I saw him in the beginning.
He might have fucking been running late to the set, and he was like, fuck it, we just won't cut to him.
Maybe it was a slow night there at the Midnight Society. Yeah, we don't see David there. So final thoughts, Ben?
I'm glad that one's over with.
Do you want to watch this Leprechaun in the Hood rap scene?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'd rather go smoke a cigarette, to be honest with you.
Oh, we have mobile devices now. Did you remember this growing up at all? This episode?
No.
No.
I'm pretty sure I pushed it out of my head.
Yeah, I mean, I watched literally every episode of the original run, like 5 times at least every episode. But this one was on the, I didn't remember it at all. So it was either I watched it twice or that was it. But yeah, fuck this episode, man.
Yeah, it's really fucking bad.
It's not scary for one.
Yeah, we're going to be on we're going to be on different sides of this next one. So,
and this next episode, which is the Tale of Dark Music, is actually one of the most memorable episodes for me because it has one scene that really scared the fucking shit out of me as a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
I bet you I know what it is.
What?
Oh, well, we'll do it in that one. We'll do it in that episode.
But also, that episode's going to be different because we're going to do that episode reviewing as we watch it. We'll do a live commentary of it. It's mostly, I know the episode very well, but Ben never comes here with any fucking show notes. And I didn't have mine for the day. So
I feel like I do better, just fucking talking out my ass rather than, okay, I wrote this down. What was I thinking at that time? No.
It's part of writing and development.
I don't need it.
Very well then.
I got my development right here.
Ben's on this, not your father's, was it the ale version?
This is the Mountain Dew version.
I haven't had that one yet.
Me either. You want one?
Yeah, I didn't chill it first because it's been sitting up here for 2 hours.
It's cold.
No, it's yeah, we'll go. Yeah, I like the Not Your Father's root beer. I didn't like the
Coney Island. Coney Island's awful.
Which one was that? Well, cream soda?
It was root beer.
I didn't do that one. It was another Not Your Father's. I think it was the ginger ale or something like that.
They made cherry cola.
Yeah, I didn't have that one.
Oh, that one's good. Root beer, Mountain Dew, cream soda probably. Yeah.
Speaking of which, if anybody works for a small town brewery company, it makes Not Your Father's. We're looking for endorsements, sponsorships. ModulationStudios@gmail.com, which is the production company for this episode and this series. Feel free to subscribe to us on iTunes, Stitcher, wherever you listen to your podcast, and please leave us a review. I really want to know if there's more 2 people listening to this. Right, Ben?
That's right.